Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be taking you to Paris Fashion Week. We've got lots of exciting events, presentations, shows from Schiaparelli to Loewe and everything in between. And I'm also going to unbox two new bags I got from Paris. Very exciting. And also unboxing some new in autumn winter outfits from Loro Piana. So without further ado, let's get into the video. No, not even I think. I know. I have no idea why there are guitars, but I'm gonna find out. It's so gorgeous. I'm very excited to unbox this with you.
Hello guys, it's beautiful morning. Emma is taking us to Influencer Pod breakfast preview.
Pad takes place in Berkeley Square. It shows all this vintage cool furniture and design and art, and it's the beginning of Frieze in London. I need to do some makeup here.
Of course she's not ready. I've been waiting for her for 1 hour. I don't even know why I got up so early. I'm still like half asleep basically.
Irina was very keen to film and I'm wondering why. It makes me nervous. What are you gonna say?
I have so much to tell you guys. Stay tuned. Paris, Emma had a meltdown. This is how it is.
This is how it is.
It's not easy to find a good, decent man in this world.
Honest,
loyal, caring and giving. I'm happy I have plenty.
No one said there was a shortage. There was just, focus was on the wrong one.
Yeah. So Emma had a lot of experience. Catch the Liar, right?
Catch the Liar. I love that.
There's a book, Catch the Liar.
Is there? The thing is that I take a particular interest in catching out a lie.
It's not overthinker. When you lie,
maybe it's terrible that I find some joy in it, but I've become so good at
Emma
reading.
is like a real detective. I gave her a task to do and she did it like within
I drop
5
all
minutes.
my plans. I drop the whole evening plans and I'm like, let's find out the truth. You know, I can even read between messages. I can read into pauses. I can look at like simple words.
Like, let's give them some.
Should I give them something specific?
Some tips, yeah.
Okay, so when
people can learn from us, yeah.
So I'm not a big caller, and I feel it's a little bit of a desperate thing to be calling and checking up. So that's not my usual mode of operation. It's as simple as, where are you? Or like, if they say, oh, I'm at dinner, you say, where?
Nothing fancy,
Nothing.
just a local pub next to my house.
You know,
so boring. The food is horrible.
Okay, it's inedible, undrinkable. I would like to take you somewhere. If I was with you, we wouldn't go here. That sort of thing. But before that comes, when you ask this question, where, there's a gap. You can be back and forth messaging and suddenly they go quiet. Oh, does she know someone here? Is someone watching me?
What should I say?
Yeah, what should I say? If I say where I am, maybe one of her friends will be dropping by or something. Suddenly there's a tension. And maybe they even avoid the question entirely. Then you know. If they avoid the question entirely until the next day when you have to repeat the question, you've already got your answers. Something is going on. Where are you? And they say, oh, where they are. But they say, oh, it's very boring. Nothing interesting. Place they are at. They're trying to downplay it. Clear signal, something's going on. Suddenly start over-explaining themselves, justifying. Messages come in hot and heavy, fast and furious, explaining where they are. Then there's probably some deleted messages. Just stay quiet. Stay super quiet, because the more quiet you are, the more they have to fill the space, fill the gap. And before you know it, you see this person unraveling before your eyes, admitting to things that you didn't even know, confessing and giving over information that you didn't even have access to.
And you have to drop only one line.
Yeah.
I think I know.
No, not even I think
I know.
I know. You may know nothing,
but you
say I know. And it works 10 out of 10 times. I have been informed. It doesn't work for me.
And it doesn't work for me.
And you have 0 informats at this point. But he's 0.
But he's already apologizing.
But he's already confessing. Too easy for me. It really is. It's too easy. I think who I could find. I don't know how. To be honest, I didn't even care that much. I mean, the fun was in the chase and the finding out.
To catch the liar.
It wasn't. I didn't have a follow through. I didn't have like anything further.
This is how I always feel like. Yeah, I don't really care much.
Yeah,
it wasn't even interesting.
I wasn't even like. I didn't even think. Oh, what's the next step? It was just the finding out that there was the interesting part. À la poubelle, cut, move on, and detach.
Were you even attached?
Of course, Serena. I was very attached. You also need to be very clear on what you're looking for. I think it's very important to have someone who can emotionally regulate. I don't mind if someone flares up, gets angry, irritable. It can happen, but they need to be able to calm down very quickly.
Yeah.
Like, I hate someone who holds grudges. For me, it's a sign of low intellect. They say that having the ability to emotionally regulate is more important than IQ in achieving success in business. So that will tell you how important it is in relationships, personal, professional, to be around people who can emotionally regulate.
Well, you've been through so much therapy, you know, you speak the language.
I do. I love learning about it. But I think that's also a key to our relationship, is when we have a little fight or something, we make up super fast.
Yeah.
And you've got to keep on communicating. If you cut the communication, both of you don't want to make it work. Okay, Irina's got a very cool look today, wearing all Miu Miu head to toe, with the hood up. And I'm wearing my Saint Laurent outfit, which I'm going to show you. We are a little bit late, traffic was very bad, but I was saying how much I love Mayfair in the mornings. There's so much hustle and bustle. I'm very excited to show you pad. Croissant, I can tell you, unfortunately not so good. Too hard.
Too hard.
That's usually never a problem.
Usually it's never a problem, but
Usually
this
other
morning
things.
it's a problem. So we're here at Pad and we cannot even, we just arrived straight to the coffee shop, straight for breakfast. We were just saying, a friend of us who just joined, Olga, she has such a soft, feminine energy.
Yeah,
but she's a mom, you know, maybe it's like, she's a mom of 3 kids.
Very nurturing.
Nurturing, yeah.
Maybe when we're mums we'll become softer.
Or harder. Depends on the child. I'm so excited to go and see all the beautiful
Furniture
pieces and jewelry. But the only thing we're talking about is relationships.
Someone wrote in the comments, Emma, love your videos, love your channel, but stop giving dating advice. And
Why?
actually, I'm not even giving dating advice, we're just sharing our stories. We're sharing our experience, our day to day. We are obviously here for the art. We are here for the art. We are going to be looking, but we were just discussing, you know, our lunch plans, food and men on the mind.
Oh, you're wearing this 1-year-old, 4 seasons old,
4 seasons,
maybe even 8 seasons old jumper.
This piece is from Celine, and we were talking the other day how it's nice to rewear pieces in the wardrobe, recycle,
That's true.
upcycle.
Vintage, yeah.
I also vintage. It's 1 year old.
For me, it's already vintage.
Irina loves to rip apart my outfits, but I love to rewear pieces, you know? When I was walking through this art fair, they had this beautiful Serpenti watch from Bulgari, vintage from the 1920s. Did you see anything you like?
No, we went past through straight for breakfast, so let's go and check it
I
out.
saw this amazing George Nakashima table, like it's all like wood. So much inspiration to get here, and yeah, it's beautiful to be around.
Let's go and check it out.
Let's go check it out. So I'm here in Paris for Paris Fashion Week. I arrived late last night and I thought I'd show you what I'm gonna get to here. So checked in yesterday to my favorite hotel here, the Royal Monsieur. A little bit of rain, but the show must go on. Today I'm going to the Bulgari presentation. I'm going to the Victoria Beckham show later. Also another presentation for Roger Vivier and a dinner this evening in collaboration. So it's all go, go, go. Last night I went to a restaurant by this famous chef Akram. It was incredible. It was such an immersive experience. We had wonderful chicken and fish and cheeses and wines, and wow, I ate so much. So this morning, no breakfast. This fashion week will definitely include a lot of food touring when I can, in between shows. I'll put some clips here from Akram's restaurant. I highly recommend it if you come to Paris. Here at Akram Restaurant, starting off Fashion Week at Akram's Restaurant. Come here, the man is himself. The chef, the owner, enjoying a delicious dinner, phenomenal, incredible experience. I'll show you the man. After dinner, we went to this cool club underground called Parfumerie. It's like on this little side street from Palais de Tokyo, and that was so cool. Great music. You go in, it looks like a church with all the stained glass windows. And then later, we went to Adriatic at Palais de Tokyo. That was very cool. Couldn't stay too long because we had an early start this morning, but so fun. Adrian, the two Adrians are fantastic DJs and love their music. One of the cool things about this hotel is there's mirrors everywhere. Although, I mean, I love you, but if I was romantically sharing the room, you know what I mean? We are changing rooms, so we haven't fully unpacked. I did this little... Thanks God. Wow. Okay, what I did do here was that I packed my outfits in hangers. This is looking so bad. I'm going to show it to you when it's very pretty. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist that way. We have an interesting guitar here from the Royal Monsieur. I have no idea why there are guitars, but I'm going to find out. I know that Rihanna and a lot of other musicians stay here at the residence. Anyway, time to get ready. So this is my look today. I'm wearing my Hermès Birkin 25. Wearing my black Miu Miu jackets, a Laia bodysuit, and my Chanel little hot pants, shorts. They're tweed, so they're perfect for this time of year. I'm wearing my very trusty Wolford tights, sheer in Denier 10, and my Chanel little pumps with a low heel, so I can run around. Always a little bit nervous during fashion weeks because you have to, a lot of places you have to be, a lot of traffic, and it can be stressful. But my new philosophy in life is to stress less, because it's never worth it. It's not good for the body, not good for the mind. Worrying doesn't get you anywhere. I had this really great conversation yesterday with Akram at the restaurant, and he was saying how one of his close friends is an oncologist for cancer patients, and said most of the cancers are caused by stress. Maybe you already know that, but I think it's a good reminder. It's never worth to stress. Much easier to preach than to practice, but that's going to be my goal during this fashion week. It's really raining today.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh la la. My beautiful girlfriend. Come in. So nice. Look at that outfit. We're both wearing leather today. This is the look. My bag. My little shorts. Couple ingredients missing from this Paris-inspired look. Adding a leather jacket. Anything leather and black really gives that Parisian vibe. Also, some black sunglasses. So today I'm gonna pick up some black sunglasses. Okay. Car is here. Let's go. This is what I'm trying to do. Be my own camera woman and light woman as well. Let's see how that goes. Raining. Wait for me. Girls in Paris. It's like dodging the umbrellas here. Okay, we're going into Schiaparelli. If you're looking for a sexy dress, Schiaparelli is the place to go. How gorgeous this is. The detailing. Wow. Gorgeous. Yes, very sexy pieces. I love those.
Let's try.
So this one here is the one that Kendall Jenner wore to the show. It's so gorgeous. Or maybe it looks very similar to the one that Kendall Jenner wore. I love the design. I think Schiaparelli is probably the #1 designer right now. Everything is very avant-garde. It feels like haute couture, but it's not. It's not ready to wear either. But as you can see, it's very elaborate and very unique, and the designs are really pushing the boundaries of aesthetics. Handbags. I have the iconic eyes. It's really art, you know. Are we allowed to try anything on?
It's impossible.
Not at the moment. On Saturday I have an appointment here with a sales assistant. We can try things on. They're going to show me something though to try on. I've just immediately been upgraded. It's a work of art. On the catwalk they all walk like this. So beautiful, massive upgrade. Look at these tassels. Breaking news. We're here at Schiaparelli and I've been robbed. My girlfriend's umbrella has been stolen. She's very upset. It was her Bulgari umbrella and it's pouring with rain. It's not a good start. Pouring with rain. I think really we were gonna go to Chanel on Avenue Montaigne. It's 20 minutes to walk, 30 minutes by car. It's not gonna happen. So I think now we're gonna go for some drinks at Cost. Alba is still arguing about her umbrella. It is a sad situation.
And someone stole umbrella in Schiaparelli. It's perfect.
It's really sad because now we're stuck here and we can't leave the building because it's pouring with rain.
like-
We will find it though.
I don't know.
We found it, umbrella.
Yeah, now I have a Ritz one.
A Ritz
Not
one.
Bulgaria.
Ah, that's where they went across. Okay. Wow. Watch her run. Next stop is Chanel. Cheers. Very nice.
What's wrong?
I'm getting a little bit of negative feedback on my outfit. The one I wore yesterday, the Hermes Total Look, which I thought was really nice. I was like going around saying, oh, that's my favorite color, that's
You
why
look
I chose
amazing,
it.
yes.
I thought
What's
the
it called?
Hermes outfit looks a little like Sainsbury's uniform.
Oh,
Oh, no, come on.
let me see.
One of my followers. That's the worst part. Like, if she was hater, I'd be like, she's just jealous. But actually, she comments on the stuff that she thinks looks great. Beautiful Emma, how cute in that outfit, very classy. And then it's like, I thought the Hermes outfit looks like a Sainsbury's uniform.
Oh my god.
And then another one from Fruit Free. Hideous outfit makes you look like the bellboy. Now this is getting really personal.
That's really getting personal.
Okay, finally getting back to our room. It's been a long night. We're back to our lovely room. So nice, beautiful. All these mirrors. Very sexy.
Very sexy.
Very sexy. This is the lovely bathroom at the Royal Monsieur. I'm gonna finish for tonight, guys. So tired. Long day. See you tomorrow. Good morning! Another day in Paris, on my way to the Loewe showroom. Since we're in the back of the car, have some time to pass, I thought I'd update you on some life stories and lessons I'm learning here.
What do you think about lying by omission?
Lying by omission. I think there should be a few rules when you travel away from your significant other. You keep them updated where you are, what time you come home, just the basics, you know, so the person feels reassured and everything. If you omit details, like where you are, what you're doing, it raises suspicion. If you don't answer the question, where are you? It raises suspicion. It brings me on to my next point, which is that you'll always get caught if you're lying. But the point I want to make is that if you're looking for a guy or manifesting a guy, I would say there's one very important thing which is often overlooked, which is find yourself a secure man, a man that is confident, quietly confident. Doesn't have to be arrogant so much or have this huge bravado, because usually that's masking a bigger insecurity inside. But someone who's okay to be alone, someone who feels confident in themselves, who doesn't need constant reassurance, constant validation, compliments, because that is going to inevitably cause a lot of problems for yourself. They're going to be seeking that validation from other people elsewhere as soon as you're away or whatever, or you're not there in their presence. Maybe you're even there physically and they're still doing that because they crave attention, they crave that validation, and you shouldn't be there to constantly have to provide it. Otherwise you're going to feel like you're carrying the weight of the relationship. All the attention will be on that person than rather on you and where you're going, your development, your personal, professional development.
Yes, it's true. The problem is never you, by the way.
Yes,
it's them.
also, yes. For example, you find that they've been acting up, doing stuff behind your back. It's very quick to and obviously that person will then say, oh, you know, but I feel insecure and this and that. That's not your problem. That's their problem. You know, you neglected me. Start internalizing it. Maybe I wasn't there. They gaslight you, start believing their story and feeling sorry for them. And that's exactly what they want you to do. Don't fall for it. Instead, take the power back. That can be, let's say, they're going on with them in their head. They're insecure. That's their problem. You don't have to deal with that. The problem is not you. The problem is them. Got these cool shoes to wear. So these are the shades.
Amazing.
It definitely shows a little bit.
It looks so good.
Thank you.
So nice.
Got the Ritz behind me. Got Place Vendôme here. Hello. On our way to a restaurant now, La Flandine. Let you know how it goes. There's always so many people outside this hotel looking to spot some celebrities. So we were just at the Loewe showroom. The pieces were incredible. I tried on this gorgeous lambskin leather jacket that looks denim, and it's all hand painted, beautiful craftsmanship. Then we tried on 2 dresses from the runway collection, limited edition. Takes 45 hours for each dress just to paint on, with 2 people working at their atelier in Madrid. It was really incredible to try on the spring summer 2026 clothes, and and yeah, get a feel of what's new in and what's the most desirable. They use a lot of primary colors like that's blues, yellows. There was some beautiful Asian models wearing the dresses and it looks so elegant.
I really like your look with the
Oh yes,
the
red leather dress. And they have like some special technique that makes it go like this. Tried on some cool sunglasses, and they had these shoes where you have different socks you can try with different socks on, all in the primary colors. Ah, we're here. Okay. Yeah. My cozy throw here. Out to have some chicken. So tonight I'm wearing this Hermès dress and my Saint Laurent heels. So I went for my hair slicked up, little bun at the back, my Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss. Mirrors everywhere, which makes it very helpful here at this hotel. We have 2 espresso macchiatos from the Royal Monsieur, having a little bit of breakfast, a little bit of coffee. How are you? Did you sleep good? Hiding behind the shades. Could have slept a lot better, but I'm gonna do the makeup now. Time for my skincare regime here in Paris Fashion Week. I want to get my little flyaways out of the way. I love this stick. Ordered on Amazon. Tea bedhead. I've cleansed my skin. Okay, so I've been loving Skin Cycles by Alice Henshaw. This is the vitamin C luminescence. I think it's a must in your skincare routine to have vitamin C. Such a light consistency every day. To the neck. Then I have my Skin Cycles salicylic acid. It's for complexion. It's amazing at clearing up the skin, getting rid of dead skin cells. Just giving you that really brightening look for the face. Doing your skincare ahead of your makeup is you really want to make sure it's well massaged in, otherwise it's going to flake off the skin. I love this repair serum by Skin Cycles because I've had some skincare treatments for pigmentation and also microneedling, so this is super hydrating. I really recommend this BBL skin treatment if you have pigmentation like me. Now for eye cream, this one's a really nice light consistency, nothing too rich and heavy, because we're going to apply makeup. What interesting things to tell you about what's going on in Fashion Week. Lauren Sanchez is here killing it. She brought Jeff Bezos. It's interesting. It's interesting. I love how they're always together. It's so sweet. So this is the SPF. It's a little bit tinted. It's their best seller. Gives a gorgeous glow to the skin. And apparently it's SPF 100. For my light complexion, I need all the help I can get protecting against the sun. Sometimes I just use this instead of foundation. Any life lessons you've learned?
The red flags?
You know, I've got a video coming up from Rome where I was talking about like being the one to initiate the proposal. The female should initiate the proposal.
Really?
Yeah. Like, why not take it into your hands? Be the one to choose rather than be chosen. I got inspired by Beth doing this on Yellowstone. In the series of Yellowstone, Beth does this. I thought that's really cool, actually. I like that. That was in Rome, and now in Paris, we're like, hang on a second, take a step back. Look at the red flags. Look what's going on here. It's very easy to get swelled up in hormones, emotions, feelings, increased vulnerability and desperation. You don't want to be that. What for you are red flags?
Love bombing.
Ah yes, extreme love bombing is red flag number 1. Trust me, we all love the love bombing. We all love the intention, infatuation, the obsession, it's all consuming, it makes you feel amazing, you feel wanted, you feel desired. But in the back of your mind you're thinking, this isn't sustainable. This is not sustainable. And also, is it genuine? That's the most important thing. 10 times out of 10, it's not genuine. A natural, healthy love should build up gradually. It should feel like something that's earned, that it's like, you know, you get closer, it shouldn't be intense love bombing. That gives me Tinder swindler vibes. There's an agenda, there's like something behind this. It's just not natural, you know what I mean? It's false, it's pretense. What can I say? Like, it's easy to fall for. It's like a conditioning. After a while you crave it, you know, you want more. Why is it suddenly stopped? And that's when the real truth behind the love bombing comes to play. Because the idea with love bombing is they want to give you intense feelings of love, attention, and then take it away. And then you're like, why is it stopped? What's happened? How do I get it back? What can I do to prove myself? You know, and that's what they want. That is what they want.
But also, I think when the relationship at the beginning goes too quickly, too fast.
Yeah, it's like you're moving in together on week 1. Not normal. It's not a good sign. What's it a sign of?
It's like there are rare cases where it can happen, but like usually there is something wrong and you should like.
There is something wrong. Someone is trying to fill a void, hasten the relationship for a reason. Why need to rush? If you're going to be together forever, why rush? What's the rush? Get to know each other, enjoy the process. Why move in with each other straight away?
So what you were talking about.
So just to make sure, so it's very important, what you were saying was really good. It's very important to make sure that you are the right fit. That you're compatible, that your visions are aligned, the future, whether that's kids, marriage, no kids, no marriage, cohabitation. So you have to make sure you are aligned. And also, if you can, just ask a couple of questions about their history of their past relationships, and listen to how they speak about their ex. Is it positive? Is it negative? Are they saying she's crazy? What were the problems? Why did you break up? Like, ask a few questions, not on day one, but gradually, to build up an idea of like who that person is. How do they show up in a relationship? Were they supportive and caring of their ex, or was it very one-sided? Because ultimately, that is who you are going to be in a relationship with. That's the facts. A lot of people have this idea that, if I kind of tell my partner my likes and dislikes and how to take care of a woman, how to treat her, then we break up. Oh my god, he's going to be a better partner for the next girl. Not always true. People don't really change, so you kind of have to accept who they are. The more you try and change, the more you're resisting. It's just not pleasant. Take the path of least resistance. So get to really know the person before you start jumping ahead. That would be my life lesson. I think it's so important to protect your peace and really understand if this person is making your life better, easier, or the opposite. Really listen to your intuition as well, because women's intuition is very strong. Also look how they treat family and friends of yours, and look how they are with their own friends. How do they speak about their friends behind their back? Do they have close relationships? Maybe they don't have many friends. All of these factors should be taken into account. Very important. Some men can have a lot of really close friends, like guy friends, and they're a great friend, but the way they show up in relationships with a girl is very different. For me, a big sign of whether we are compatible is how the man speaks about women in general. They may say they're not talking about you, but generally it's by proxy, as you are a female. And if there's any misogynistic views, sexist views, you are going to be on the end of that at some point in the relationship. Also, big red flag, how are they with their mum? Big giveaway.
That's a big one.
It's a huge one, and you actually gave me a lot of great advice on that. Did the mother show love? Did she show enough love? How was their childhood? Was there a lot of love in the household? If not, tends to happen is they need constant love and validation. You are never going to be enough.
From you and other women.
From other women, specifically. Exactly. They're going to want to have a lot of love and affection, not just from you, but from other women. That's going to be a real problem. So they were not given the validation in childhood and the love and the warmth, so they are constantly seeking it from elsewhere. And you cannot internalize that and think, oh, it's my fault that he went elsewhere. I wasn't showing enough love. Maybe I wasn't there. Maybe I was traveling for work. It's not you. It's so important also. I think I mentioned this about having someone who's secure and confident in themselves, but that kind of feeds into each other. Those are my red flags to watch out for. Are you going to discriminate this person because they weren't shown enough love from their parents? I think it's a hard one, because obviously if you're an empath, you're going to want to help that person, show them love, give them that good feeling, because you're going to see that inner child who's upset, who's sad, who's lonely, it's very, as a female as well, you're kind of conditioned to, make sure there to make them feel good, look good,
Well,
I don't know.
we're naturally more nurturing.
Yes.
More the other person.
Yes.
We're obviously there to be more compassionate to the
Yes,
children.
exactly.
And the whole thing. So obviously you have more.
To be more forgiving, more nurturing.
Yeah, exactly.
Naturally we have more nurturing capabilities, stronger, I think, in empathy, nurturing, forgiving. And the reality is that that can be very damaging, because you put the needs of the other person ahead of yours all the time. And then they become very complacent with that and expect that. You have to ask yourself honestly, do I deserve better? Can I find someone who will treat me much better? I feel very lucky in the sense that I don't feel any pressure from friends or family to rush into a relationship and have kids. I just feel very relaxed about it. I think that, my mum, I'm very close to, brother, etc. My sister as well, my dad, we talk about it very openly, because my sister has 4 kids and I'm very close with my nieces and nephews, and I love them dearly. Yeah, I don't feel any pressure, because my parents always tell me it's better to be alone and single than be married or in a relationship with the wrong person. And I do feel that I've worked incredibly hard to get to this stage in life where I've got financial independence, freedom. Really don't want to jeopardize my career, my work with the wrong person in my life. I know only too well how it can end up being disastrous. When you're with the wrong person, it shows in your face, shows in your energy, how you talk to people, the way you carry yourself, you know. And I can tell women who are in very difficult, challenging relationships, you can tell from just the way they talk, the energy, the posture, you know, they look beaten down. They don't look themselves. They're not radiating, they're not glowing, you know. They're stressed in the head, the mental energy, the stress on the body as well, you know, especially if you're living with that partner, you're absorbing that energy on a daily basis. You're wasting so much of valuable mental energy, you know, on the wrong person, when you could be using that energy to build yourself up, to fulfill your dreams. Don't get me wrong, I love men, as Cher would say. Like, I don't want this to sound like a men-hating kind of, you know, or bitter or anything like that. You just got to be selective, be vigilant, stay vigilant. Okay, time for an outfit change. This is the hair and makeup. Just done a little chignon and put some clips in. Just very natural makeup. Hello, I am in the penthouse here at Harrods and I am getting ready for a very special evening with Yara Shoemaker. I'll show you what I'm gonna wear. Ta-da! Ah, so excited, it's so gorgeous. The detailing is exquisite. Let's try it on. Oh, I love it, it's gorgeous. So I got my hair styled at Neville's. I went for just like a bouncy blow dry. I'm gonna put it sleek behind my ears because I want the dress to really shine. Okay, I have styled this with my heels from Saint Laurent. Let's go. I'm gonna put a little bit of gloss on. Look who else is here wearing Yara. Gorgeous. Such a sexy outfit. Yeah, very sexy. Wow, gorgeous. Full length. Let's get the legs in. Yeah, I love that.
I was actually about to make a picture here of the moon.
The view is so stunning. Like a prickly sensation.
Yes, yeah. Not the most pleasant, but...
So this is the wonderful treatment room, and this is the BBL. Sorry, this one is, here's the Moxie laser that's used. Put my glasses on so I don't scare you, but this is how my skin looks after the treatment. It doesn't look so red. Yeah, very good. Wow, okay, we did a lot of shopping. Let's do the story of Hermes because it's always a beautiful story. As I was telling my girlfriend, sign up, try to get an appointment, see if you can. Chances are you won't get an appointment. I didn't get an appointment, but I did walk into the store and they said, come back at 4 o'clock, someone's cancelled. And they had one bag left. Oh, very excited to unbox this with you. What could it be? Okay, that's not looking so aesthetically pretty, but as you can see, it is a beautiful mini Constance. I love this color, as you can see. It is one of my favorite colors, this light blue. The color of this one is actually called, be specific, Peau Gris Patin. I'm thinking that's like, you know, a light grayish blue. This is in Veau Swift leather. I have to say, I find the Constance bag really, really practical. You know, I can be hands-free. I think it looks chic day to night. It's very cute, and I think I'll wear this with denim jeans, and you know, I like to wear this all the time. I had a black one, it's in repair, and also a red ostrich skin one, slightly bigger, but I think the mini is so cute. So I was so happy that not only did I get an appointment, but that I got this beautiful bag. They told me, oh, we don't have any Birkin or Kelly, but we have maybe another choice. I said, no, I really want to get the Birkin or Kelly. And then they said, I'm sorry, miss, we can't help you. They're all sold out. It's fashion week, it's super busy. I was like, I'm not leaving the store without a bag. So I was very clear. I was like, I've come all this way. I'm definitely not leaving the store without a bag. What have you got? I love Constance. Do you have any? She's like, I don't know. And then went back into the stockroom and then brought one out. Her name was Camille. She was so sweet. And I have to say, it did It was one of the highlights of my Paris Fashion Week. This is another bag, and I was the kind of girl that when she got a Barbie doll, you know, I would actually not necessarily want to take it out of the package because I'd be like afraid of ruining it. It's ridiculous, it doesn't make sense, but having a YouTube channel, I don't want to unbox bags unless I've unboxed them in front of you guys. So I want to show you the next bag. This one I purchased in London. I want to tell you, this is a coveted color, and I couldn't believe my luck, to be honest. Now, how pretty is this one? It's this Sakura pink, rose Sakura. It's a Kelly 25, so gorgeous in this soft leather. The actual name of the leather, Kelly Retourne 25 in Veau Swift. It's so pretty. What do you think? What I like about it is a soft leather. So I have Epsom, which is quite tough and, you know, structured, but this gives it kind of more of a laid back appearance. And I love the size of it. Again, it's so useful when it's this size. You can fit lots in. You can put my camera, my charger, all of the important goodies, makeup. And I think this color is so pretty, so feminine. And I really love this bag. It is quite a summery color, but I do intend on spending much of this winter in the sunshine. So obviously not directly. Pigmentation. No, I love being in the winter sun, and I like to relocate when it gets cold, so I'm gonna wear a lot of this in, yeah. So for me, summer, you know, not really seasonal, you know, so all year round. That's that. Let's move on to the Loro Piana. If you watched my last video, if you haven't watched it, you can watch it here. I unboxed some Hermès boots, and I said they're not very comfortable, but they look great. I had my eye on these last year. They're the Loro Piana boots. I like that they're a low heel because they look very effortless, but you know, they're super comfortable, these ones, and I think I can get a lot of wear out of them. They're more casual. They've just got this simple design on the back here. I like this cut, and I think this is something that you can kind of wear more every day. I want to wear some thick socks. I plan to spend a lot of time in the countryside with family, so I know I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of these. It's actually my sister's 40th birthday coming up, so we're gonna go to Oxfordshire. Also, these are so cute, but I think I have to show you the whole look before I can show you these. I tried to show you this in Paris, but my girlfriend was changing and there was a lot of mirrors in there, so here we go. I got this beautiful, it's like a robe, so cozy. I have to say the colors I think are so special. So soft, cashmere coat. I love Loro Piana for the softness, for the feel on the body, and I love the two-tone kind of patchwork, tan color, and then the gray. I'm gonna get so much wear out of this, so cozy and snug. I also got a pair of trousers. These are kind of a balloon shape, tapered at the bottom. I think they look so chic, and I like to wear lighter colors in the winter, not always black, however tempting it is. But I think these are gonna look gorgeous with a pair of boots, a nice roll neck, and I'll wear them, you know, when I go skiing this winter, and but just also in general, like when I'm walking around London and it's a bit chilly and they're this beautiful fabric, something different for my wardrobe. So I'm actually gonna wear them today as well. I'm going to Frieze to some art exhibitions and galleries, and it's an art week, and I think they're gonna look great. To accompany this look, I had to, of course, get the complete look. So I got these stirrups. I don't know if that's the correct word, but they clip onto the trousers, and I just think it's a really nice added detail. So that is it for today's video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear from you what you'd like to see next on this channel. Is it beauty skincare, more relationship dating stories and advice? Would it be more fashion, unboxings? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you, and make sure to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!